Now, Mr. Speaker, you're seriously considering throwing your hat in the ring for 2012. Wanted to chat with you about something just briefly. I know a number of social conservatives, and I would put myself in this camp, have reservations about your candidacy because of some issues from your personal past. We look at the disintegration of the American family, the number of children born into fatherless homes. And so for many social conservatives, and again, I'm a part of that group, we think it's essential to have someone in the Oval Office who has modeled for the American people what marriage and family is supposed to look like. What would you say to people that have those concerns?
Well, first of all, that it's legitimate to have those concerns, that anybody who would seek to be your leader and to have a job with the power and the responsibility of the presidency, you should feel free to ask any question and to probe and to render a judgment about the total person. Second, I would say that I've been very, very open and very direct about the fact that there were times I have fallen short, there are times I have failed, and that I have gone to God and asked for forgiveness, and I have sought reconciliation with God. And I think I'm not asking you to vote for who I might have been 20 years ago, but I am asking you to look at the total person. I'm now 67. Clist and I have a great relationship. We have two wonderful daughters, and we have two great grandchildren in Maggie and Robert. People have to look at our total relationship and decide, are those folks that you like, that you can trust? Is that an extended family? It includes Callista's family, includes my family. My mother and father were divorced and remarried. I have half brother and half sisters, and fairly American relationship. I think that people then have to render judgment. But I'm willing to say that I think the issues are important enough and the challenge is important enough that I trust the sound judgment of the American people and their willingness to look at the whole person.
I want to look at some other issues in just a moment. One other question along that line. When you did the interview with CBN, it indicated it was your patriotism, your love of country led you to overwork, created some personal vulnerability for you. And for a lot of people in the conservative movement, it almost came across as if you were using your patriotism either to minimize or excuse your conduct. What would your response be to people that have that reaction?
I'd say if you look at the total interview, that was not what we were talking about. That took out of context a conversation about things that happen in life. I've been very clear. I've not sought to excuse any of my behavior. I've said that it was wrong and that I had to seek forgiveness. I didn't seek explanation. I sought forgiveness. And I think that's the only way you can approach that with a sense of integrity.